Hello and welcome to CARV, Web3 project that is focused on data and gaming, and you can earn some rewards while you're at it. Remember, this is just a dude on the internet and should not be treated as financial advice. To get started at CARV, you can use any of these methods to log on for the first time. If you choose your wallet, it's going to be set up as your primary wallet by default. Make sure you link the rest of your accounts. For most of the CARV Pass tasks, you're gonna need them. Same goes for the Infinity Play. During Infinity Play, you can see as well as you can manage your accounts on Infinity page. You can add extra ones or remove the existing ones. You can do the same under your profile. Once your profile is complete, it should look something like this. You can see all the accounts that I've linked right next to my profile picture, and under my profile picture I can find my CARV ID, which you're gonna need sometimes to complete some of the tasks. By completing your profile, you'll complete some of the tasks by default. One of the easiest ones is to follow 5 games. You'll have to go to games and follow another game and another. Once you've done so, you can claim your exp, and when you've done it all, it should look like this. These are the easy ones to complete, but let's dive into data to earn tasks. You can find them under weekly, monthly, as well as seasonal challenges. Let's look for that utilize your data blue badge. Number one thing, you're going to need to mint your CARV ID. It is a requirement for regular season as well as infinite play. You can use letters and characters to name yourself, whatever you like. And the longer the name, the cheaper, the shorter the name, the more expensive it's going to be. You can go and play around and you'll see how the price is changing. 13 characters or more is going to be the cheapest one you can get. If you notice it was showing insufficient balance, means I need to bridge some BNB across to Open BNB network. I bridge some extra because there's going to be other tasks and I'm going to need Open BNB for some gas fees. Let's hit the refresh button, and once my balance updated, I could mint my domain NFT. Once that's done, you'll see something like this. Now let's go back, finish the task. If you see here, there are other tasks like share, retweet, join Discord. You're not going to be able to complete them unless you have linked your accounts beforehand. Once that's all done, I can carve my badge. You're going to need Polygon on Polygon network for gas fees to complete this. Once it's all done and timer has expired, you'll get the share of 200 USDT pool. On some other tasks, you can get extras like gems and whitelists. Once you've completed a truckload of these tasks, you're going to be able to withdraw USDT to your wallet. The minimum you can withdraw is 1 USDT. To do so, you will have to pass KYC, which is a requirement for regular season as well as infinite play. If you want to get any of those rewards, you will have to do this. For more info, please contact mods on Discord. They'll be able to guide you through how to do it. If you don't want to get disappointed, make sure you follow these steps before you start playing any of the games. This is very important. If your Steam is not set to public, then none of your achievements, none of the gaming hours, none of the kills, none of the damage done is going to be counted towards your regular season or infinite play. As for example, on Dota 2 and Overwatch, you have to complete a couple of extra steps on the game side of things and make sure it's all set to public. Otherwise, nothing's going to sync and you're not going to get any rewards. General achievement tokens, also known as GATs, are equal your achievements on Steam. When you play a game and you see the pop-up, it's saying you got an achievement, make sure you log on to the CARV, go to your profile, scroll down, find the game you've been playing, wait for it to sync up if it doesn't show up straight away, and hit that CARV button. It's gasless, you don't have to pay for this one. Then you can go to your weekly, monthly, or seasonal challenge and complete the task. On a weekly basis, it's 3 guts. One thing you need to remember, if you carry on playing the game and get like 15 achievements in one go, and then you go to your CARV profile and hit that CARV button, it will sync up all 15 and it will count only as one. Whereas this is not cheating. I played 3 games on Sunday and got 1 achievement per game. Then I logged on Monday and hit that carve button and completed the weekly challenge on a day 1. By the time you're watching this video, this might be absolutely irrelevant because at the moment, team as well as community is voting to get rid of them because there's an exploit on Steam side of things and people have been abusing it. So bye bye cats. While general achievement tokens might be on the way out, let's follow carvers on a monthly challenge. There's 3 tasks you can complete: 5, 10 and 15 follows. Let's hit that start button, scroll all the way down, and I followed 5 carvers. Let's just double check it has synced up. Oh yes, it has. You can probably complete this task in one go and just follow all 15 under here, whereas I'm already following quite a few. So I'm going to my profile. I've been long enough. I got quite a few followers. So I'm just going to follow them back, then go, yes, I've completed the task. It's as easy as that. Gems and how to get them. You can find gems almost under every single event on CARV. There are some exceptions, but let's have a look at this one. This week in gaming, that's updated fairly regularly, and these tasks are as simple as they can get. Visit the link, visit another link, then go back to the task, hit the verify button. Once it's done, you can carve the badge. You will need BNB on Open BNB network to cover the gas fees. Remember, I was saying I'm gonna need some more, and I just got 200 gems that I'm gonna be later on spending in the shop. To get more gems, you will have to get involved with the CARV community. We play games on Discord, we play games on Telegram. There are quiz nights on Telegram as well, for which you can get gems as well as USDT and CARV rewards. So keep an eye and look out for those. I completed the tutorial really quick, then I copied the match code from the general on Telegram and I joined the game. While I was playing the game, I took a couple of the screenshots that I'm going to need later on. This one is as easy as it gets. Any computer can handle this game. The secret word is usually announced, and as a secret, it's usually posted on general as well. And then you upload your screenshots, submit this. As on this game, I was player and audience at the same time. I get to complete 2 tasks for the price of 1. So I've completed the player badge and I've completed the audience badge. Altogether, that gave me 500 gems. Gems and how to spend them, how to spend your hard-earned gems. You can either select shop, or this time I chose to have a look at the CARV pass before I go and do anything. So I need to spend 3,000 gems to complete monthly challenge and enter 15 times into the raffle. Let's have a look at the rewards. If you win a game, it's as simple as that, you get the game. If you win one of these gift cards, you're actually not getting a gift card, you're going to get 10 USDT on the Polygon network. And these are the big ones. So you can win either iPad or a mouse or a keyboard. It's 10 entries per raffle. You can't cheat the system. 10 is max. That's all you can get. So let's buy one of these and have a look. It will consume 200 gems and it will be 1 entry into the raffle. As you can see, it has gone up by 1. For video purposes, I normally don't do that, but let's buy more than 1. In this particular case, I went for the maximum I could. It was 8 in one go, and then you go back and see it's only went up by 1 again. So if you want to maximize, you kind of have to buy them one by one. But at the same time, when I bought 8 in one go, I completely spent 3,000 gems. So I still need to buy 5 more tickets into some raffles to complete the 15 monthly challenge. The amount of time I've done this mistake is actually countless. You need to go to CARV Pass Weekly Challenge and press that start button before you start playing any of the games. Because until you've hit that button, none of the gaming hours is going to count. And one more time, very important, before you do any of this, make sure your Steam is set to public, because otherwise none of those hours are going to count anyway. So, what all of this exp is about? It's all about the leaderboard. The seasonal leaderboard can be found under CARV Pass, then select leaderboard. You can see yourself, your exp, as well as all the others and how much you need to beat them. Once you get to level 10 and level 20, you can carve SBT roles. You'll need Polygon on a Polygon network to carve them. Once you've done so, you can go to Discord and verify your NFT. You will get your role. While I'm talking about Discord, let's check out raffle tickets and winners. You can find them under rewards announcement. Here are all the previous winners of all the other events, not just the raffle tickets. This wasn't a raffle, but I still won it and I got 50 CARV. USDT on Polygon Network for all the gift cards and the winners. While all of that is about the regular season, let's dive into Infinite Play. Overtake currently is the most voted project, so this one gets the lion's share of the total 200,000 CARV prize pool. If there's enough people to vote for other projects, this might actually even out over time, but Overtake at the moment has overtaken everyone. For completing tasks, you're gonna get the share of the total rewards that Overtake has secured. Let's dive into Aperion. Well, Aperion is a game and you will have to play it if you would like to progress and overtake other players and get up the leaderboard to get the biggest share. These tasks are as simple as that, which anyone can complete, like, share, retweet, so you get a tiny speck of that as well. While we're watching how I epically managed to win this dungeon, I have to say there are other games on the Web3 side of things. There are 3 mobile games that anyone can play. If you don't have a PC, that's your option. And as you saw, there are loads of tasks which are as simple as like, share, retweet, and you're done. This time, looks like I need to complete another dungeon to get ahead. Let's head over to Classic Games and have a look at those. Remember to follow the rule of thumb: your Steam profile on public, your game profile on public, and hit that start button before you play any of these games. This is what I did on Overwatch. I made sure my Steam public, game public, and I've hit that press button because we had a Overwatch game night on Discord. 3,000 gems for the audience and 8,000 gem pool for the players. I'm taking a couple of the screenshots, like you remember, for the other tasks we needed, same as here. For the audience badge, I'm gonna need screenshots. For the player badge, I'm gonna need screenshots. I'm gonna have to submit them once the game is over. During the game time, you can join the voice channel on Discord and chat to all the other players, or you can interact on Discord chat. If you don't feel like it, you can just post some emojis like some of the people do on here, just to complete the task. Make sure you have enough screenshots to prove that you've been there. Let's have a look if I've completed some of these tasks. Just a kind reminder, these tasks reset on a weekly basis, so that means each and every week on a Monday, you need to go and press that start button again before you can start pressing the check button. And if you play anything before, it's not going to count. Like here on Steam, I played 1 hour on Discord, and then I played for a bit longer, and I've completed the task and got a share of the prize pool. Kind reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm just showing how it's done. I'm not suggesting nor forcing anyone into buying or staking any of the CARV. By the way, this is not going to affect any of your rewards or your participation in Infinite Play or regular season or classic game side of things. This is totally up to you. If you like some projects and you would like to vote for them, you will have to stake CARV. The longer and the more you stake, the more votes you're gonna get. If you don't have any CARV and would like to get some, press that get CARV button. Remember that CARV staking lives on a base network, so I'm looking for the base decentralized exchange. I know that Aerodrome is one of them. Press official links and only. Let's exchange some Ethereum for CARV and exchange it. Once you've done so, you can head back over to the CARV website, hit the refresh button, and then you can stake. Remember, 1080 days is actually 3 years. If you stake it, that's a lock staking. You're not going to see that card. Voting power and how to use it. Number one, after you've staked your CARV, it's going to take quite a while to update. So if you don't see your voting power straight away, don't stress. It will appear. It might take a couple of hours before it lands. So you can vote yourself like I did on the overtake, or you can delegate your voting power to other projects or calls. As for example, this particular one has got 1 GG per 100 votes. So if I delegate 100 voting power to Gaming Grid, they will give me 1 GG in return and they can vote on my behalf. By the way, you can vote for any games you like, you can vote for all of them if you like, or you can select one winner that you like to see to overtake the overtake, which is, I think, impossible. By the way, staking, I forgot that you actually can claim some of the rewards along the way. 1 week later, I can claim 1 CARV. Whenever you're playing games on CARV, it's never one thing. Remember Overwatch and the game night I was talking about? Here are the 2 badges you can find under your profile if you ever lose them. So here I'm carving the player badge, and then I'm going to carve my audience badge. By that, I've completed some of the tasks in the regular season while I was completing all the tasks on the infinite play at the same time. So it's always 2 or 3 for the price of 1 you're doing. On Discord, you can find all and everything you need on CARV, about CARV, for the carvers, under the carvers, into the carvers, KYC, how to complete it, guides, how can I get my rewards, meet Paul if you ever go to other crypto events, verify your NFT to get your roles. Remember about those badges I was talking about, level 10 and 20. Then you can read more about the Guardian program as well as follow official links and only. Then here's infinite play discussion as well as general and game nights. Chill and chill. Be careful of that because anyone can post links on that. Safety first before you click on any other link. Let's have a look at this pretender. This is saying, oh, submit your report here and we will help you. Does this look like a legit moderator who's trying to help you? If you carry on and press any of these links that these scammers are providing you, no one's going to be able to help you. Once your assets are gone, they're gone. And not CARV nor anyone else is going to be holding any responsibility for it. It's up to you to stay safe. So make sure you follow the official links only and always check to whom you're talking to. So let's have a look at all and everything. On a seasonal leaderboard, I'm doing alright. I'm going to get 40 CARV plus 20,000 gems plus 2 NFTs. On Web3 side of things, 150 CARV. And let's head over to the classic games where I didn't have much time, but still, altogether, give or take, that's 200 CARV. If you have friends and they're still not part of CARV, you can always invite them. And for every completed task on Infinite Play, you're gonna get 3% of their tasks. Don't worry, you're not robbing them. It's simply you're just getting a little bit tiny extra for what they do. And remember, I was saying you never do one thing. You always kind of do 2 to 3 things at the same time on CARV. So while the infinite play is happening, while the regular season is happening, there are CARV guilds. At the moment, you do need generate achievement tokens to join the CARV guild, but let's have a look at the others. Hyperion, Dota, Mixmod, NHS, all of these games are on infinite play either on the Web3 or the Web2 side of things. And if you participate in guild events, you can get even more. While I was making this video, I didn't have much time to play the games, but I still managed to get a tiny share of that classic game pool. And that was for week 2. Now is week 3 happening, and there's still a couple more weeks to go in the infinite play. So while Web3 side of things is like the total and it's going to come at the end, Web2 games are actually on a weekly basis and you can get the share on a weekly basis. Just remember to press that start button before you start playing of the games. Then there's three major airdrops. First one was 4% of the 10% in 2025. And CARV came out with an announcement that Season 2 is about to end. So that means while majority of the people left after Season 1 airdrop, those 3% is going to be shared amongst those who stayed and carried on participating just because it's fun. It's not all about the money. And Season 3, you're not late, is going to start on the 10th of May and it will last till 10th of November. So follow the link, join CARV today, enjoy the community, play the game, reap the rewards, and remember, stay safe.